Good morning and welcome to the 2019 World Bench Press Championships from Tokyo, Japan. I'm Christina Chamley. This event is an enormous event. We have combined the Open, Sub-Juniors, Juniors and Masters into one event, and not only that, combined the Classic and the Equipped bench press formats. This morning's session we have for you the Masters 3 and Masters 4 age category for men in the 120 kilo plus divisions and the under 120 kilo divisions. We're ready for an immediate start here now with Askew of USA in the Masters 4 division, taking 95 kilos for his opening attempt. Daryl Askew. Regulation opening bench there for Daryl, no problems whatsoever to my eye. And good morning to all our listeners in the United States. We know that you follow the streaming very closely and you're enjoying watching your teammates and your friends and family lifting over here in Tokyo, Japan. The bar goes now to 105 kilos, and we have Robert Evans of the United States. Robert competed last year at this event and won silver at Worlds. The year before he won silver. The year before that he won silver. Let's see how Robert can go. That's a regulation opener for him. We wish him all the best. We've seen Robert on the world scene for quite a number of years. He started off down the field a bit and improved, but he hasn't cracked that World Championship title as yet. Coming second in the world for at least 3 occasions that I know of. Now the next lifter is El Almi of Sweden. The bar's on 110 kilos for his opener. He was the world champion in 2017 and 16 at this event. So he's the one for Robert Evans to take on. Now the bar is still at 110 kilos, and this is for Yuji of Japan. He's a 120 plus kilo lifter. We saw him a good 10 and more years ago, 10 and 15 years ago on the world scene, and now he's back again in his own country with a very solid opener there, 110 kilos. 125 kilos now the bar goes to for the Hungarian lifter, Tibor Horvath. I've not seen Tibor at the World Championships before, so we'll be interested to see how he goes. He is in the 120 plus kilo division in the Masters 3 age group. So as I call this today, there are 3 distinct categories you're watching. Horvath from Hungary, 125 kilos, exceedingly strong opener, that one. 3 categories are here before you. Masters 3 who are under 120 kilos, Masters 3 who are over 120 kilos, and the Masters 4, and all of them are under 120 kilos. So now the bar is on 132.5 kilos for Cinderella of USA. He's a Masters 3 in the under 120 kilo class. We haven't seen Cinderella for a few years at the World Championships. Last time would have been around 2016 at Masters powerlifting. And now he's here at World Bench Press. Excellent opener. Gets him on the board. Gerhard Omeya of France now will take 160 kilos for his opener. So some big weight is now being added to the bar for the remainder of these openers. He's a Masters 3. Quite a deep field in the Masters 3 under 120 kilo class. We've got 8 competitors in that particular contest. Gerhard last completed at World Bench Press back in 17, and he got the silver there. Comes up pretty slowly, but I think there's no problem. Now Hutchinson from USA, 165 kilos for his opening bench press. Wonderful to see so many Americans at this event. USA, one of those nations that really enjoy their bench pressing, both men and women. Seems to be a bit of a pastime to bench press. Very strong bench presses coming out of the USA. Let's have a look at Kevin. Takes the weight. He muscles it up. I'll just be interested to see what the referees say there. It's a good lift. Okay. Kowalski now from Latvia has got 172.5 kilo for his opener. Last seen at World Bench Press in 2017, he came fourth. He won Europeans in 2012, European Bench Press, in the equipped, I'm not sure if that was equipped format. It must have been equipped format. But here he is. Different lifter. No, we have Harry Tironen of Finland. Harry Tironen of Finland has come out. He's listed. There must have been a change there somehow, and he's got 172. I think the Latvian must have been scratched off the program. So the next lifter is actually Harry Tironen from Finland now. He was last seen at European Bench Press, where he won that last year. I think he won both the equipped format and the classic format. So this is Harry now. He's used to winning. He's won many years running the bench press at Europeans and at Worlds. It's a solid opener. There are actually 3 gentlemen who are on the 172.5 opener. He didn't come out. Okay, so we have now... There was just a little glitch in the system regarding who was up next. The bar is loaded for Weininger of Germany on 172.5 kilos. So Weininger of Germany now will take his opening attempt. Let's see how he handles 172 kilos. Yes, he muscles that up. So we'll just get a good look at these next 2 lifters as to how they approach the 172 kilos. We have Brian Rock now of Canada taking the 172. Let's just watch how he handles it. Oh, that's excellent. That's incredibly strong and clean looking. There's a lot of work there that went into that. So that's the best looking. Now, a big round of applause from the crowd as the Japanese lifter prepares to come out. Watanabe. The bar has been loaded to 182.5 kilos. So I just understand now that the Latvian, I don't really understand if he's been scratched or what's happened there, but Watanabe now appears to be the last lifter in this Masters 3 under 120 kilo class, and he's got the biggest, he's got the biggest opener of 182.5 kilos. So he's the competition for the Canadian lifter and the Finnish lifter. There should be a battle between these 3 men, with this man opening the heaviest. Oh, it's very strong. It's very solid. It's a good lift. I like the look of him and our Canadian lifter, Rock. We'll see how that shapes up. But now we go into the 120 plus kilo division of the M3s for the heaviest opener. James Ray from the United States will open on 190 kilos. Just needs to be an adjustment to the rack height and the foot plates, foot blocks. Okay, the coaches are satisfied that they're at the correct height now. Now they only want 1 block. Okay. Japanese thought they meant one more. So now it's one down to one. Okay. I think it's set now for James Ray. Here's James going to open on 190 kilos. Weighed in at 148 kilos this morning, Ray. As he prepares for this big opener here at the World Championships in Tokyo. That's a good lift, but to my eye, that rack height is too high. So there does seem to be some interest in the rack heights. All the racks out in the warm-up are exactly the same as the platform racks. All Eleiko equipment, which is absolutely uniform and standard across the board. Anywhere in the world, it will be the same. Now here is the Latvian lifter that we spoke of, that we were expecting at one point. Kowalski is taking 172.5 for his opening bench press. I'm not entirely certain how he got out of order, but anyway, here he is with a very strong and business-like opener. So he's in the contest as one of 4 men who opened on that weight. So this will be really wonderful to watch how that battle shapes up between them. So now we commence the second round of lifts for everybody. And we start off with the second lift for the Masters 4 under 120 kilo class lifter, Daryl Askew of the United States, who's put 105 kilos on for his second attempt. Daryl is still in touch with the other 2 competitors in his class. It depends how they go on their second and third lifts and how he goes on his. But at 105 kilos, he is staying in touch. He's guaranteed of a minimum of a bronze medal here. And let's see if he can improve his placing. Very narrow grip. Oh, I just wonder if the referees will penalise him. And I think they have. Oh, no, it's a no lift. As he pressed that up, it stopped and just fell down a little bit, came back down again, and then he pressed again. That's what we saw. So, Robert Evans now, USA, 110 kilos. If Robert presses this successfully, he'll temporarily get ahead of the Swede before he goes for his second attempt, because he's lighter in body weight. So Robert Evans now to stay in touch for the gold medal. Needs this lift. Oh, he gets under it. It's a good line. That right arm just lags a little bit, but it doesn't look like a problem to me. And it's a great lift. So he temporarily hits first place with El Almi of Sweden. El Alami of Sweden now to take 115 kilos. If he can get this, he gets back in first place. He muscles it up, no problems at all. By the look of this, his strength is there today, and I expect that he will put just enough on that third lift to secure the gold. The referees have just been instructed by the chief jury member to just double check all lifters are locked out at the starting position before they get the start command. So now we go into the M3 120 plus kilo class with the Japanese lifter, Yujui, taking the bar. It's quite heavy. It's going down. This is no lift for him. I think he's going to struggle to press that the third time round. However, he is secured of the bronze medal with his opening attempt. Secured with the silver medal now is the Hungarian in the same weight and age class, Horvath, attempting 132.5 kilos. He can't win the gold from here, but he can certainly set his own personal best records and other records that may be significant in Hungary, etc. He looked very strong on his opener, and it just looks even better. He's fantastically strong. This is really wonderful to watch the way this man benches. Now we just quickly flick into the Masters 3 under 120 kilo class for the next weight. It's 137.5 kilos, and it's for Sindler of USA. Sindler's one of two Americans in this particular weight and age class. Born in 1951, he's one of the older competitors of this weight and age class. Oh, he gets a lovely line up. That was absolutely beautiful press. Plenty of pressing in there yet. So it'll be interesting to see what he puts on the third attempt. It's definitely getting heavy, but you can tell that man's done a lot of benching because he grooved that just beautifully. Omeya of France now 165 kilos. This will keep him in the 7th position in his weight and age class. And he is of a similar age vintage to the previous gentleman, born in 1951. Oh, he struggles. No, it's up, down, with not enough speed. It took a lot out of him too. I just wonder if we will see him for a third lift. All that fighting and struggling does use up an incredible amount of energy very quickly. Now Hutchinson of USA calls for 170 for his second attempt. It's not a big jump from his first. Let's see how he handles it. There seemed to be some question on the rack height again here for this American. I'm not sure why we have this issue, particularly with the American lifters, that there seems to be some question about where to put the pin. We've noticed this. The pins have there's a number of pins, and you have a preference for where the pin height is. And I'm not sure if there's some unfamiliarity with the Eleiko rack or what the issue is here. But we're ready to lift now for Kevin Hutchinson. No, too heavy. He did nothing wrong. He got in a good position, I thought, but the weight just got back on him a little bit because of the heaviness of it, and he wasn't able to get all his strength underneath the bar to press it up. And now Tiranen of Finland, 175 kilos. He was one of the lifters who opened on 172.5. He's taken a very small increase, so I'm thinking he felt that the 172.5 was pretty heavy, and my recollection was it was more difficult for him to press than the other guys, so this is probably a really smart attempt selection for him. And he gets under it, but he's struggling. He picked it. He knew his body very well. That 172.5 may well be his max today. Now the Latvian lifter, who is back in the correct sequence, also took the 172.5 as his opener. He's added 5 kilos now. He looked incredibly strong. So this is a conservative, probably a conservative second attempt, yet reasonably, it's a reasonably safe attempt for him, I would say. And he wants to be sure he can get this second attempt on the board. Gets a bit of tension through the back. He's actually got a bit of an arch going. Gets quite tense through the traps and tight through the body. Chest comes up to the bar and he drives it away, gets right under it. But surprisingly, for me, that is just too heavy for him to press. And yet the opener looked so smooth. So he's another one who knows his body and knows, even though he pressed the last one so well, that was nearing the max of what he can do. So in a way of saying it, you could say these gentlemen opened reasonably high for their abilities. Werner now. Weininger. Werner Weininger. Wieninger, he's taking the 177.5. So let's see how he handles it. Oh, he's got to dig in. Again, it beats him. I don't think he's got that in him today. There's not much more he could have done. This is very interesting. All of these gentlemen, 3 so far, have not been able to convert their second attempt. And the Finn took the most conservative jump and wasn't able to do it either. So let's see. It's all on Rock now. All eyes are on Rock. Can he be the first one out of this group of 4 to press his second attempt? It's 177.5. Big arch, great chest position, solid as a rock. Rock solid. Rock solid gets his second attempt, and he has just lined himself up for the silver medal. Watanabe now, if he gets this 190, will be pretty much untouchable unless Rock decides to have a go at him. If he misses this, the door is wide open for Rock. All Rock has to do, and he's done it just now, is put 185 on the bar for his third attempt. Can Watanabe press this and streak away from Rock? If he does not press this, Rock will challenge him for the gold. Watanabe now, 190. Oh, he's locked it out. I think it's a good lift. Yes. Watanabe secures the gold medal with that lift. Rock will have a lot of trouble to try and challenge him from there. And I can see already that the French lifter has crossed out of the third attempt, is refusing to take it. So that makes sense on what we saw, the struggle. As you may recall, I said that second attempt took a lot out of him. Now we're into the 120 plus kilo division. And here's 200 kilos on the bar for Ray from USA. Just giving his instructions of how he wants the bar to be handled to him. When he takes that big breath, he wants the centre lifter to give it to him. He's not going to count. He's going to do his big breath. And then he wants the bar. He sucks the air in there and he nods. Centre lifter hands it. Here's Ray. James Ray gets under it. He keeps pushing. He keeps pushing. He keeps pushing. A lot of encouragement from the spotter there. And he's a good lift. It's a good lift. He's done it. He's cracked the 200. He is your world champion in his weight and age class. Now he's just putting on more and more numbers. Askew now in the Masters 4 under 120 kilo class missed the 105. He's got the bronze medal and won't be able to go further than that today, as his closest competitor has already gone further ahead, which is Evans. So here's Darryl. Nice touch, gives himself room to drift back. That's an excellent lift. Yes, it's a good lift. He'll be very pleased with that. That is wonderful to come back and get a lift that beat you the first time. And I'm very pleased for him because I think the touch was better. It was lower down, which gave him room to float the bar backwards and get his elbows right under it so that he could do the final press up. Now his countryman Evans comes out for 115 kilos. He's got nothing to lose, but he has got something potentially to gain. If he gets this and the Swede misses his next lift, he's got the gold. So here it is. He's silver. Can he go gold? No, he shakes the head. He knew straight away as soon as it touched the chest. So that there takes out any chance of a silver medal for him. Of a gold medal for him. He has got the silver. Evans has got the silver. We momentarily We momentarily leave that weight class and go to the 120 plus kilo class. Yuji of Japan. Yuji of Japan cannot press the 115 even at the second attempt. It looked too heavy the first time, so he will settle with the bronze medal in his weight and age class. Now we're back with the Masters 4 under 120 kilo class. We've got El Alami of Sweden. He's got the gold medal already. He survived a bit of a challenge from Evans from USA, and now the 120 to take it out of doubt. Dumps it on the chest, that's a fantastic press actually, very strong. Oh, is it a good lift? I just couldn't see the third light. It's not a good lift. So he finishes on 115. That was actually closer than we realised it was going to be. Had Evans pressed that 115, he would have taken the gold because he's a lighter lifter. The jury is actually approaching the centre ref right now, and they're just discussing the elbow. I don't think it's going to make any difference whatsoever because the lifter did not get the lift. He got 2 red lights, so I don't think it's an issue that's affecting any result whatsoever. Meanwhile, William Sindelar, maybe he's Bill. Bill Sindelar, I don't know. He comes out for his final attempt, 140 kilos. And this will be for 3 out of 3. He's one of those rare lifters who's done everything right today. Bill gets it on the chest. I think he's going to give it a go. Oh, he's still going. That was a mighty fight. And he's just got to regain his spirit there for a second or two. It took a little bit out of it. That was a fight, and that was wonderful to watch, and actually gave me a bit of goosebumps there just watching that he stuck with that and actually got somewhere. He just nearly had that. So it's a wonderful fight right there on the World Bench Press platform. Back now in the 120 plus kilo division, and we've got the Hungarian Horváth, who's looked absolutely sensationally solid, and he's solid in the third lift as he was in the first. It's just astonishing to watch this man. The technique never changes, the speed barely changed, and yet he just pressed 140 kilos. There's nothing he can do to chase down Ray from USA for the gold, because Ray's just got another 50 and 60 and more kilos on him in terms of his strength. But Horváth is a wonderful bench presser. Hutchinson of USA now he missed the 170 on his second attempt, and interestingly he's put 175 on his third attempt. It's probably strategic, because if the 3 gentlemen above him fail at their lifts, he could very well end up with the bronze medal. If he gets this 175 and the next 3 guys in his weight class miss their lifts, which they already missed, he could end up with the bronze. Kevin Hutchinson, it's too heavy today. It was a fantastic strategy. That's good coaching and great attempt selection. That's very competitive, but it's actually too heavy for him today. So the cards fall back to the business of sorting out these next three lifters who will get the bronze medal. And it's even possible that one of them could steal the silver medal from the Canadian Rock. But remember, Rock looked solid. It's just that Rock's quite heavy compared to these next three guys. So he will lose his silver medal position if they get their next lifts and he misses his. Kovalevsky of Latvia gives himself every chance, but he can't push it through, so it's not going to be him. He's the lightest of all of that group of men who started on 172.5. Let's see if Tiranen now of Finland can get the 177.5, who is lighter than Rock, and knock Rock out of second place temporarily. Tiranen now to temporarily move up into second place on body weight. If he gets this lift, I think it's a big ask based on the fact he missed 175 as his second. Now it's even heavier. The head comes clear off the bench to my eye, and he can't lift it anyway, so he's not the one to do it. There's one more person. Vininger of Germany now. He's 1 kilo lighter than Rock. If he gets this lift, he temporarily goes into second place. He's putting the pressure on Rock now. This is the lift it's come down to for Vininger. Could he secure the silver medal, or will he stay with the bronze? No, he won't get the bronze. He'll be back down in about 5th position because of his body weight. For an attempt at silver. Oh, he muscles it up. I think he's got it. It'll just depend if they saw any head movement off the bench, and they didn't see it, so he's got the lift. Vininger catapults into second position ahead of Rock, who will come out right now and very intelligently has only put enough on this attempt just to secure his silver medal. It's barely noticeable to him that it's much heavier than his last attempt. And remember, he is rock solid. So rock solid is expected to get this lift. And he does it. That's his silver medal. Surely it's 3 wide. It is. Rock solid gets the silver medal. Survives the attempt from Vininger of Germany, which was a wonderful competitive moment. Now Watanabe, the Japanese fans are going wild here. Watanabe has called for a world record third attempt of 193 kilos. Now he could be one of just a fraction of men who could get 3 out of 3 lifts here today. He will need to secure 3 out of 3 to get his world record. 193. Watanabe, to applause from the big crowd here for him. Watanabe now. He's already the world champion. Can he get the world record right here in Tokyo, Japan? The Masters 3 under 120 20 kilos. Yes, he's going to get this. Can he lock it out? I think that's locked out on him. It's a good lift. To rapturous applause here from Japan and all the countries watching. A marvellous finish to the Masters 3 under 120 kilo class, with Watanabe taking the World Championship with a world record, followed by Rock from Canada on 180 kilos and Vinegar of Germany 177.5 just behind, with the bronze in a very exciting competition. Now we complete the 120 plus kilo men in the M3. This is 202.5 kilos for James Ray. The world record for this is a good 20 and more kilos heavier, so it's not a world record attempt. But here's James Ray, gets right underneath it. It's a glorious press, absolutely monstrous. That is beautiful. He salutes the crowd, the spotters bow to him. A monster of a man, and he's pressed 202.5 kilos here in Tokyo, Japan. That's it for this session of lifting. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for the medal ceremony, which is coming up very shortly.
third place, USA, 105 kilograms. Congratulations. In second place, Robert Evans of the USA, 110 kilograms. And in first place, Mujir Al-Alami, Sweden, 115 kilograms. Congratulations. Would everyone please stand for the national anthem of Sweden? Congratulations. Next in the Masters 3 division, 120 kilogram weight class. In third place, Werner Wieninger, Germany, 177.5 kilograms. In second place, Brian Rock, Canada, 180 kilograms. And in first place, Akihiro Watanabe, Japan, 193 kilograms. Congratulations. Would everyone please stand for the national anthem of Japan? Next in the Masters 2 division, 120 kilogram weight class. In third place, Eijiro Yamasaki, Japan, 190 kilograms. Congratulations. In second place, David Doan, USA, 205 kilograms. Congratulations. And in first place, Kohei Wada, Japan, 215 kilograms. Congratulations. Would everyone please stand for the national anthem of Japan? Congratulations. Next in the Masters 1 division, 120 kilogram weight class. In third place, Ceremonies, USA, 220 kilograms. Congratulations. In second place, Cornell Schauer, Hungary, 222.5 kilograms. Congratulations. And in first place, Pavel Demchak, Czech Republic, 222.5 kilograms. Congratulations. Would everyone please stand for the national anthem of the Czech Republic? Congratulations to all the players. Now let's just move back to the platform. Congratulations. All lifters in the 120 kilogram plus weight category, please get ready for the medal ceremony. All lifters in the 120 kilogram plus weight category, please get ready for the medal ceremony. Okay, lifters in the 120 kilogram plus category, please come onto the platform for the medal ceremony. In the Masters 3 division, 120 kilogram plus weight class. In third place, Ichiro Uji, Japan, 110 kilograms. Congratulations. In second place, Tibor Horvat, Hungary, 140 kilograms. Congratulations. And in first place, James Ray, USA, 202.5 kilograms. Congratulations. Would everyone please stand for the national anthem of the USA? Congratulations. In second place, Chris Baker, Great Britain, 225 kilograms. Congratulations. And in first place, Umar Abdullah, USA, 235 kilograms. Congratulations. Everyone please stand for the national anthem of the USA. Congratulations to all lifters. You may now exit the platform.